Hello and welcome to a tarot reading for August for Virgo 2022. This is for August for Virgo for 2022. Now, I will do my best to not move too quickly because I am personally an Aries. And as you know, if you know any Aries at all, you know how quickly and abruptly we can move and talk fast, and we're just so excited. And this is actually so fulfilling and exciting for me because I've been doing readings, well, when I was younger, when I was 16, I started reading cards. I got my first set of cards via my grandmother, and that was this set here. I don't know if you can see those. They're laying down, you can see them better. They're white cards. They're hard to see in this video, but anyway, these were my grandmother's cards. And I was so intrigued by her abilities that I started teaching myself how to read at the age of 16. For myself, not for anybody else. Okay, now when I read cards, I'm going to try something different. I usually read them as they're facing me, but I'm going to try to read them so that you, the audience, can see the upright version of the card. So, in that essence, what I'm seeing here, Virgo, is the Alchemist and the Three of Swords, which is heartache and things that you can manifest. So your manifestations have a three-prong sword here. So this is for Virgo. Let's give some more information for Virgo. The Sun. So this is your wishes and desires. You have hopes and dreams that things that you can manifest things to the way you want, but you have the Three of Swords influence, which is heartache or a third party influence. You also have the Moon, which is things that are hidden from you, lies, deceit, things in the shadow, things you're not being told. Maybe you're not being told because you don't need to know right now. This could be a universal thing where, you know, sometimes when we get information that we're not supposed to have and we get it ahead of time, it works out badly for us. So a lot of times we get that information, we don't get that information because we're not meant to have it. Okay, let's see. These are an awful lot amount of cards that just popped out. Let's see. We got the King of Wands. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. King of Wands is somebody who you go to, or the energy of someone you can rely on. Queen of Pentacles is the motherly person who's very intellectual, and Ace of Pentacles is something you're starting from scratch with either these two people or these two energies, but it's causing you a lot of nightmares, grief that you cannot explain, but it's the beginning of something that's going to cost you or cause you a lot of grief, that is going to keep you up at night, that maybe you're not quite sure if this is the right thing for you, especially with this Three of Pentacles or Three of Swords that is out here telling you that there is something more to this than what you're being told, along with the Moon, which is things that are hidden. So I would be very careful about whatever this is that you're venturing into right now, Virgo. Let's give some more information for Virgo. What did we get that just flipped? Three more cards, yes, three more cards that just flipped out. It's very difficult sometimes to read these cards. This one's going back in because they didn't come out upright. Ace of Cups, Six of Swords, Three of Cups. A beginning of an emotional situation which you're moving away from or moving toward. You're moving toward a situation where you're going to have to make a decision. It's making plans. Something is making plans. You're making plans for something that has to do with an emotional situation or emotional engagement that you're up into right now. Let's see, Virgo. Give us information for Virgo. And I see something that you are definitely feeling like you're moving away from. This is definitely a moving away from. You're feeling like you're at the beginning of a situation, you're moving away from it, you're trying to make plans, but you're also feeling like you're being left out for some reason. You're moving, emotional situation you're moving toward, you're making plans, but you're feeling left out. So, and you got the third party card here. So I'm wondering if there isn't another influence in here, too many cards, that is keeping you from actually moving forward with the plans here that you are meant to have. So let's go ahead and see. Can we get some more information for Virgo for what's going on here with this emotional connection that they're moving toward, that's keeping them up at night, that maybe have some hidden aspects that isn't quite getting off the ground the way it should? Well, let's see. What do we have here? The Chariot. Yes, this is a controlled movement. This is definitely something that is being planned and controlled in a way that is being steered. Let's clarify. Can we get some clarification for Virgo for this August reading for 2022? Please give us some clarification for Virgo for August of 2022. Let's clarify this Three of Swords. This is a very important card here. Can we clarify the Three of Swords for Virgo? Please give us a clarification card. The High Priestess. So what you need to do, and this is reverse, is you're not being in touch with your intuition regarding this heartache. You need to center yourself, upright yourself, and be in touch with whatever this either third party situation is or heartache that's coming toward you. Please give us more clarification for Virgo. We can clarify the Virgo. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles for Virgo. Please give me clarification for the Five of Pentacles for Virgo. Clarify the Five of Pentacles for Virgo for August of 2022. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. The Empress. Reversed. So whatever the situation is that you're feeling left out of is giving you a feeling of being ungrounded, disjointed, possibly, and this isn't for everyone, but it could be abortion, feeling left out of a decision made from a birth, possibly. And I don't want to touch on that too much unless you want a specific reading. I will be happy to get into that, but a lot of times that's not the case. It's just a feeling of not feeling grounded. So can we clarify more for the Virgo, please? Let's clarify the Chariot for Virgo. Please clarify the Chariot. And that makes sense too. If the Chariot is involved in this situation, that it's being a controlled issue where you're not in charge of it, someone else is. So let's go ahead and clarify the Chariot for Virgo for the August reading for 2022. Please clarify the Chariot for August for Virgo. If we can clarify this, please give us some more information. The information that Virgo needs to know right now, please, could you clarify this information? Please give us information for the Chariot for Virgo. Please give us information for the Chariot for Virgo. So the Ten of Wands is definitely a burden, something that's weighing heavy on you, that's being controlled, that is definitely being constructed in a way that has precise movements, that there's a plan in place. Please give us information for Virgo. Please could you give us some more information for Virgo for this reading for August? Is there any more information that too many cards, that you can give us for Virgo? Please, one card at a time, universe. Please just give us one card. They're easier for me to read. Oop, there we go. So, the Lovers. So, the Lovers, excuse me, there's a heavy burden on your shoulders about a relationship that is out of your control, or that someone else is controlling, that is very heavy on your mind. Definitely very heavy. And if it has to do with this reversed Empress, and feeling left out, and possibly a birth that may not be so wanted. You're definitely feeling the burden of that in this controlled situation, and this is very heavy, Virgo. This is extremely heavy. Let's see what else we got here, if we can find out any further information. Let's give us some information for Virgo and this situation. Please, universe, please give Virgo some more information. The Page of Swords reversed. So this is intellectual conversations that have not gone well at all for you, Virgo, and I'm sorry to hear that. You know what? I have, this is a set of cards that I've kind of been not wanting to use, that's called the reverse deck, and the reason it's called that, and I don't know if you've ever heard of this deck before, but the front of the cards are what you would typically see. Like, this is going to be the king, not that this applies to this reading, I'm just showing you the cards, but like the king of swords that's the front, and on the back side, instead of having a design, it has a reversal of the card. So they're a little more complicated to read, and I'm just feeling a little bit more confident about reading these cards. So we're going to go ahead and try to get some information from Virgo, for Virgo, about this situation, this connection with the lovers, this emotional bond that's heavy on your mind, that may not be going the way you anticipated it for communication, that's being controlled maybe by outside influences that may have to do with the birth that you're being left out of. And God, this is really heavy, Virgo. Let's see if we can get any information back on this for you. And it's definitely a third-party situation where you're being left out, or you're not using your intuition, or your intuition is blocked regarding this situation, and you need to be more grounded with that. Let's see if we can get some information for Virgo with this reversal deck. It's kind of like the inside out or the upside down deck. It's kind of cool. It's scary in a way, because I'm not quite sure. I've been putting off reading with it. Well, there we go again. We've got the Empress card, and we've got the Emperor. Oh my goodness, Virgo. This is definitely energies that have to do with a connection between a man and a woman, and something that has definitely been, and here's the Hierophant. Oh my goodness. Now the Hierophant is also like weddings and higher authorities, and someone, I don't know if you've gotten married, maybe you're going to look to get married, but that's definitely a possibility in this reading. Maybe you won't be left out that way, or you're feeling left out until you complete that Hierophant card. But it's definitely the Empress and the Emperor card. That's a very strong energy with the Lovers. Oh my goodness, and the Hierophant. That looks like some sort of wedding in your future. If that progresses the way this reading looks like it shall. Here's two more cards, and we're looking at the Three of Pentacles upright, and the that looks like the Ace. No, excuse me. Yes, the Ace of Swords. They're a little confusing. The Ace of Swords, but it's in reverse, so it's same as this one. This is, well, no, this is the Page, but this is an Ace. Okay, so the Ace of Swords is a situation where you're trying to come together with something that's beneficial, but and it's a collaboration of this whole energy that you've got going on here. And more information, please, universe, with for Virgo, for this very delicate reading. And we've got is that the King? The King of Swords also. So you're looking at something that you're looking at in a very intellectual way. So this has been, maybe it's not so much emotional, but definitely intellectual, or somebody is trying to direct this emotional or intellectually rather than emotionally. Let's get some more information for Virgo. We need more information for Virgo for this very, very, very in-depth emotional reading. What else can we tell Virgo? What else can we tell Virgo about this? And this doesn't have a gender preference. This is male or female. So what else can we tell Virgo? Please give us some information for Virgo. One more card for Virgo, please. There we go. Oh, we get 2. And what we've got is strength. Oh, we get 3. Strength in reverse. There's the Chariot again, and the Lover's card one more time. So there you go. This is definitely has to do with a controlled movement regarding your relationship that you're going to have some strength in. And let me give you one more oracle. Let's get an oracle card for you for that, for this reading for Virgo for August of 2022. Can we get an oracle advice card, please? This is a very, very, very emotional situation you've got going on here, Virgo. Let's see what the oracle has to tell us. There we go. Trust. This is your trust card. And I'm sorry I haven't memorized all these oracle cards, but the trust card, maybe that's the issue here with this reading you have is trust, because you know when you lose trust in a relationship, you've lost everything. So please, please, please hold on to every little bit of trust you possibly can. Don't ever jeopardize it. But the trust card reads, while your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, which is the controlled movement, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. Oh my goodness, which is so, you're feeling, left out, and the Queen of Pentacles has to do with that, and also the Six of Swords, an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on a boundless opportunity, and so much more. So please, Virgo, please be careful with the decisions that you're making, and try to get some more information. Look at this situation and try not to cloud yourself and deceive yourself, or have anyone, or feel like in any way, shape, or form that you've been deceived, because that will make for the wrong decisions. If you need any further clarification, Virgo, please contact me via trustandtarot@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to provide that for you. Thank you, and come back again.